In the sprawling corridors of the Andromeda Council, diplomacy was a game of nerves, wit, and subtle threats. Alien representatives from dozens of star systems navigated endless protocols, each seeking advantage, influence, or just survival. Among them, humans were relatively new, curious, unpredictable, and often underestimated. But in the case of one human diplomat, that underestimation would prove fatal. Ambassador Nathan Kane was not what anyone expected. Standing at an average human height, clad in a sharply tailored suit that seemed almost mundane compared to the glowing armor and exotic robes of his counterparts, Kane exuded calm precision. To outsiders, he appeared polite, articulate, even charming, a diplomat by every superficial measure. Yet beneath that polished exterior lay something far deadlier than any weapon in the galaxy. Kane was literally death in a suit. The trouble began at a routine negotiation between the Council and the newly aggressive Vorak Syndicate, a coalition known for violent tactics and ruthless expansion. Kane had been sent as a mediator, the human face of a fledgling Earth coalition eager to show goodwill and command respect. "Ambassador Kane," said the Vorak envoy, a spiny, multi-limbed creature with eyes like molten metal, "your presence is noted. Let us proceed quickly. Time is valuable." Kane smiled politely. "Of course. Shall we begin?" It seemed harmless enough, but to the Vorak, subtlety was a weakness. They assumed Kane was just another human, fragile, inexperienced, and easily intimidated. And so, without warning, they launched an attack. A swarm of sharp, whistling projectiles tore through the council hall, aimed directly at the human diplomat. What happened next was both terrifying and awe-inspiring. Kane moved with a precision that seemed supernatural. Bullets bent around him as if guided by unseen hands. Walls shimmered under pressure of his deflection, and every strike he made incapacitated attackers before they could even comprehend what had happened. To the Vorak, it was unimaginable. "How? How is he?" one gasped. Kane's calm voice cut through the chaos. "You made a mistake." In moments, the council chamber, once a place of negotiation and decorum, became a display of lethal efficiency. Kane neutralized the threat without spilling unnecessary blood. Yet each movement carried the unmistakable weight of inevitability, death incarnate in a perfectly tailored suit. The Vorak soon realized a miscalculation. Kane was no ordinary diplomat. He was a weapon, a force of nature. He did not seek vengeance, but neither did he allow incompetence or aggression to go unpunished. Each gesture, each precise strike, reminded the galaxy that humans, despite their unassuming appearance, could wield unimaginable power when necessary. After the skirmish, the council convened in stunned silence. Alien ambassadors whispered among themselves, debating whether humanity was truly a fledgling civilization or a sleeping giant underestimated at their peril. Kane, however, returned to his seat, adjusted his tie, and continued the meeting as though nothing had happened. "Let us proceed with diplomacy," he said smoothly, his voice carrying a quiet authority that silenced any lingering doubts. From that day on, stories of Kane's death in a suit spread across the galaxy. Leaders of hostile factions reconsidered their strategies when dealing with humans. No longer could Earth's representatives be casually dismissed. Diplomacy, they realized, was not just a matter of words. It was a battlefield where humans could strike with precision, decisiveness, and, when necessary, lethal force. Back on Earth, Kane's exploits became legendary. His colleagues admired his calm efficiency, the way he could walk through fire or bullets without breaking stride. To humans, he was a reminder that appearances could deceive, that courage and intelligence could bend even the most chaotic situation to their favor. Meanwhile, across star systems, the Vorak and other aggressive civilizations learned a hard lesson. Do not underestimate a human diplomat. Behind every polite smile and polished suit might lurk a force beyond comprehension. Humanity's reputation in the galaxy changed overnight. From a curious newcomer to a respected and feared player, Earth had shown that it could survive, adapt, and dominate when necessary. Ambassador Kane became more than a diplomat. He became a symbol of the quiet, unstoppable power that humans could wield. And as he left the council chambers, his suit pristine and his expression calm, Kane reflected on a simple truth. In a universe that often judged by appearances, sometimes the greatest strength lies in what is least expected. The galaxy would never forget the day they attacked a human diplomat, because they didn't realize they were challenging death itself wrapped neatly in a suit.